LGBTQ stands for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgendered, questioning, queer. Gay and lesbian is a term used to describe people who are attracted to members of the same sex. In a Pew Research study, 53% of gay and lesbian face discrimination and stigma. .5 Americans are gay, lesbian, and bisexual. Bisexual individuals make up 52% of the LGBT population. Transgender is a term for people whose identity is not consistent with their assigned sex at birth. 0.3% of Americans are transgender. In the elderly population, 2.4 million people identify as lesbian, gay, bisexual, or transgender. In the LGBT youth, teenagers make up 8% identifying as lesbian and 3% identifying as gay. This is Lewis. He is gay. When working with Lewis, do avoid using the term homosexual. Lewis is here with his partner for a medical checkup. Oh no! The nurse made an assumption. This can be avoided in the future by This is Amy. She is genderqueer. Genderqueer is non-binary. She doesn't traditionally identify as male or female, or she may identify as both. Oh no, the nurse made another assumption. In this scenario, the nurse assumed the patient was heterosexual. Now the nurse has used the correct question to ask Amy about what pronouns she used to make it a more comfortable experience. This is Paul. Paul is transgender. Paul is unsure if he should admit his transgendered status. 50% of all elderly would not identify that they are LGBT in a government form. The nurse asked the appropriate question, but her reaction to his admitting his transgendered is not appropriate. In LGBTQ, confidentiality is important. LGBTQ are thriving in their teenage years, ready to explore who they are, but they do face bullying, depression, and homelessness. As a nurse, it's important to allow a child to make a choice they may not be able to make at home. If a boy wants a princess Band-Aid, but you give him a truck Band-Aid, you take away the child's autonomy. Assess the child's family relationship, and again, don't make assumptions. Here are some ways to be more inclusive. Here are some resources you can look to volunteer. Here are ways to be an ally.